What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to week number 7 of the trade recap videos that I put out. And honestly, week number 7 was a little tough. But honestly, this whole month was pretty tough for me. Kind of learning from my mistakes. I got some stuff to work on. I got some stuff that I'm currently working on with my trading. But overall, just pretty happy that I'm able to kind of find these pieces in my trading and with other things that I need to work on. So we will be doing that, and I will be showing you what I'm going to be working on this coming week. But before I kind of get started, I want to just say thank you guys very much. Like, I feel like I say this every time, but the channel's growing so fast, and I honestly wouldn't be uploading as consistently as I am right now if it weren't for you guys. Like, you guys, you inspire me to keep my journaling process going, right? So I would like to thank you guys for that. And then second off, I've noticed a lot of you guys, a lot of the viewers that we have on the channel aren't actually subscribed. So make sure to go subscribe to the channel, guys. Like, stay tuned in for this big trading journey. Like, I'm not just posting out trading content for you guys to look at and be like, oh, this guy came out with a new strategy. It says we can make $10,000 a day off this strategy. No, that's not what my content is. Like, it's a personal journal. That's what this channel's all about, and I think it's pretty personal right now. So yeah, I'm showing you guys the ups and the downs throughout trading. What else can I say? Discord, link in the Discord is going to be in the description. Crazy fast growing community. We already have 200 members in the Discord, which is around half our subscribers, which is wild. Like, it's so good. The community in Discord here, actually, if we bring it up, the community in Discord, super active. A lot of people with the same mindset, talk about trading, talk about index trades, forex trades. We're gonna add a crypto channel here soon, and then just a lot of other things like daily stuff. And then I live stream every morning that I'm trading here on Discord. Other than that, I think that's kind of it. So let's get started with the trade recap. By the end of the week, we had 28 trades done that are on these cue cards, and actually the 29th trade is the one where I kind of blow my account, and I say that with quotations because I haven't blown my account. It said I got into $3,000, $3,001 down draw, and the down draw is $3,000. So I passed it by $1, and we were just on Discord, and I was like, you guys, like, I blew the account. Let's just buy a shit ton of contracts and see what happens. So it didn't count as a me hitting down draw. Plus, I made a little bit on Friday.
Order filled.
There we are. Okay, well, that's the account. 3,000. Okay, it's done with.
Order filled.
Order filled. Whoa, 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 whoa! You guys can see this whole month is a checkerboard. It's a chessboard. Like, just awful, right? But I have some stuff to work on. I'll tell you guys what those things are at the end of the video. But yeah, we're just going to go through this week here. There was only one trade taken today. This is day 15 of the funded. And I end up losing $108. Take 2 trades here, a win and a loss. Here, let's get to. So I have MNQ hitting highs, prior move downward, and then very positive news is the only notes that I have for here. But a very good entry, right? We're looking for longs. And what I mean by MNQ hitting these highs here, let's go full screen. What I mean hitting, like, the MNQ hitting these highs. So this line here was kind of a draw on liquidity for both MES and MNQ. We see MNQ tap through that line, and then you can kind of see this slanted line here. I should have deleted that. That was just a look on an SMT. But what I saw here is that MNQ tapped. So this high for MNQ is this high up here for the S&P. So I want to target one lower just to make sure that even if it does create an SMT, I kind of know where price is going in the general direction, right? So that was kind of my look into that trade. And then it actually ends up playing out in my favor. And then I end up going with a trailing stop, right? I just put the stop loss below the bottom candle, and then I put my take profit above, and then end up getting a trade one for $192. And then my second trade here, which was honestly could have done a little bit better, you guys. Like, let's be honest, I could have done a little bit better with this one. Could have walked away with just one win and would have been fine, but I chose not to. And this is one thing that I gotta work on. Like, it's like I say I gotta work on these things, but you guys don't know if I'm actually working on them or not. So I'm gonna come up with a plan on tomorrow's video. So Tuesday's video, I'm going to come out with like a step-by-step plan on how I'm going to change my change what needs to be changed in my trading. So look forward for that. All right, and then trade number 2, we end up taking a loss here, but I have in my notes here, I have break of structure on the 1 minute to the downside, a 1 hour SMT, stops above break SMT point. So what I mean by that is it created an SMT with this high right here. So this high, which is this high on MNQ, right? We kind of start to create a reversal. We enter off this thought reversal and then stops above this high right here for the SMT, right? Because if it breaks this high, it's most likely going to pass up higher. So I thought it was a good stop loss and actually end up getting stopped out. Could have just held on with not trading there. You do see me move my stop loss up to the SMT point, but I do end up getting stopped out as you can see here. But yeah, that's kind of all for day 15. We're going to move on over to day 16 real quick. All right, so this is day 15 on my cue card for some reason. But we only take one trade today. Yeah, we only take one trade. This was trade at MES. My patience in waiting for Asia lows to be swept, I thought that was a good thing. The 1 hour bullish SMT, I thought that was a good thing as well. And then the high was taken on MNQ, waiting for MES. So similar to the setup that I had on my first trade with the day prior, I was waiting for that high to be swept as well. And then it was a pretty big trade. I was looking for a big move and then kind of end up getting stopped out right as the 15-minute candle was about to close. So this candle makes a big downwick to then invalidate or destroy whatever SMT it had kind of set up. So one thing I feel like I could have worked on there is just waiting for a candle close on the 15-minute. Like I was calling it an SMT here before a candle closed to because we made a downward candle on the 15-minute and then it was in process of making an upward candle. As you can see here, I believe this was the new candle open, one of these two candles for the 15-minute. Kind of comes up here and it's bullish, right? So I was like, damn, like there's no way it doesn't finish bullish. Like we just had to break a structure to the upside, but then it kind of comes down, destroys what SMT we had. This video isn't out yet, but it is actually wild. Like, okay, pause here. So this is what I mean when I say I was $1. I was $1.46 into down draw. You can see that. Max loss limit is 3,000. So I was like, shit, you know, like I'm just gonna buy a new account. Like there's nothing wrong. Like I gotta go back to the drawing board a little bit. I'm gonna hit FX replay. I'm gonna work on my strategy, work on my psychology and risk management. Like obviously something has to change if I go with the chart that I had this month. I get stopped out here with 2 trades and then you can see I say scalping back. Okay, well, I only made a cue card for the first one because I thought the second one, I thought it was done, right? So the first trade, what I have for the first trade here is a little context. My Discord kind of gave me a little recommendation for my strategy. They know that I like to trade break of structure. They know that I like to trade just imbalances in general, order blocks, fair value gaps, breaker blocks, shit like that, right? So JJ or Duct Tape, one of those two names in our Discord kind of mentioned something called CISD, which is change in state of, change in state of delivery. So I kind of incorporated that a little bit. Like I did some back testing that like 2 days prior. I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to know what I was looking for before I kind of traded off of it. So my first trade here, what I have is CISD to the downside. So change in state of delivery. I thought I had a good stop loss here above this high, and then we obviously have this minute imbalance, which was wicked into, and I believe we had some sort of 5-minute inverse as well around here. Continuation of the downward move after the Trump tweet. So I saw the Trump tweet, and we kind of go through it. I think here, this is the Trump tweet, right? We go through it, but it was good news. It kind of was good news, and I thought this was definitely like an opportunity to move lower, like grab a little bit of liquidity before we head back up, because that's kind of what the charts were telling me. Could have hopped off the charts for the day, but I honestly just kind of not really broke my rules, but kind of just wasn't in the right mindset, you guys. I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong, because I'm gonna be wrong, right? I'm gonna continue to do things wrong, but it only matters if I know what I'm doing wrong. So, and what I mean by that is, like, I tell you guys this all the time. I go back and watch these videos, and I kind of scope out, like, what was I thinking at this time? What would I would have thought if I was clear-minded as I am right now watching this video? How would I go about this situation? And a lot of these times when I make these mistakes, they're kind of visual. You can kind of see I get a little bit, I kind of get a little antsy to take a move without letting the chart kind of display to me what it wants to do. So I feel like patience is something I definitely want to work on with that. And then as you can see, we get to $1.46 down draw, and then we have this crazy as you can see my screen, we are scalping pretty much, and we actually end up making quite a bit back, and then we scalp one more and lose a little bit, but it gives me a little bit of buffer, right? I can climb out of this with proper risk management and proper psychology. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, join the Discord, leave a like, comment, and go follow the Instagram. I'm going to drop a link for the Instagram in the description below.